Sometimes it's enough just to know what you're going to do next. Hey, I'm Nivya, and today I'm going to recommend you 5 light reads. So let's begin. When I want to have a light read, the first author that comes into my mind is Sophie Kinsella. So the first book that I would like to recommend to you today is Sophie Kinsella's The Undomestic Goddess. Samantha Sweeting, a workaholic lawyer, does a huge mistake in her job and then she loses her job. As a hideaway, she ends up being a housekeeper while she has no clue about laundry or cooking or anything of that stuff. Though the story is highly predictable, you will not feel like keeping this book away from you. It's very entertaining and hilarious. It's also very easy to read, and definitely I'll recommend this book to you if you want to have a light read. The next book that I would like to recommend to you is A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. A sweet little love story of a girl and a guy improvised by 14 viewpoints. From the viewpoint of a barrister, from that of a delivery guy, and it's not all of them are humans. Like there are viewpoints from a squirrel and also of that of a bench. Just that everyone or everything wants them to be a couple. This guy and girl should be together. That's what everyone or everything in this book wants. And that's such a positive vibe. It's such a unique concept, and I finished reading this book in a day or 2 days time. But the surprise to me was that the author wrote or completed writing this book in a span of 6 days. I mean, hats off to her. To write such a beautiful story in just 6 days, it's just amazing. With that, let's go to the next book on my list. Trouble Keeps Looking for Us by Rajat Pillai. Looking at the cover page itself, you can kind of sense that it's a light read. It's a story revolving around 2 people, Srini and Nisha, both of them from different places. Nisha loves painting and she sells her artworks for money. She's from Mumbai, while Srini is from Delhi, who moved recently to Mumbai to start a fitness center. Nisha becomes a prey to a trap, and then Srini comes to help her get out of the trap, and then it's a ride. It's definitely a sweet 100% light read, and in the course of reading this book, you'll also get to travel across Mumbai. I read this book in a weekend span, and it's definitely recommended as a one-time light read. With that, let's go to the next book on my list. The next 2 books that I would like to recommend are a blend of light and heavy read. The first book is Meg Cabot's Size 12 is Not Fat. This book is a cute mystery. It's a light read with a suspense, and this combo is definitely not that easy to find. It's a unique piece. The story revolves around a lady named Heather, who is a former pop singer and now works as an assistant in a residence hall at a college. The mystery begins when a girl is found dead in an elevator shaft in this particular college. Everyone except Heather believes that this is a tragic case of elevator surfing. In fact, I got to know for the first time about elevator surfing through this book. I never even knew that such a thing existed. Anyways, the author has been able to keep a balance of both the genres, chick lit and mystery, well in this book. I'll definitely recommend this book to you. With that, let's go to the next book. Sochi for Beginners by Marian Kais. I took a bit of time to complete reading this book because it starts as a light read and gradually as it progresses, it becomes complicated. This book revolves around 3 ladies, Lisa, Aisling and Clodagh. They are either acquaintances or friends in this book. You'll get to know once you read it. Aisling is an assistant editor of the Colleen magazine, and she knows that something is missing in her life. Her friend Clodagh is leading a very high life, but again, she is self-aware that something more is required in her life. And then we have Lisa, who has just recently moved to Dublin for a career shift, and she is starting her new life there. Not that happy about moving to Dublin. So as I said, it's the story of these 3 ladies. If you want to read a very light read and then gradually get shifted to a heavy one, then this is the right book. So these were the 5 recommendations for today. Until we meet next time, this is Nivya signing off. Keep reading a lot of books. Happy reading. Bye. Take care.